Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Inflex, and I'm going to teach you how to use Pathfinder and Illustrator. Now, the point of Pathfinder, or to use the Pathfinder tool, is to add and subtract shapes to other shapes. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's go ahead and pull up our Pathfinder panel. Control-Shift-F9, or you can go to your Window tab at the top and go to Pathfinder. So let's go ahead and go over all of the Pathfinder options here. So let's go ahead and overlap our two shapes, because that's the point of Pathfinder, is to add and subtract. So we have the first option, which is to unite. So in order to do anything with Pathfinder, you have to highlight the shapes that you want to use. So I'm going to use these two shapes that I've already made. So let's go ahead and hit the Unite button. And voila. And now it is one entire object. And so how this works is whenever this layer is on top, you notice that this one is red and this one is gray. Whatever layer is on top, it will take that color. So watch. 2 layers. 1 layer, and it's red now because the red circle was on top. Our next tool will be the divide, or the minus front. So how this works is you take these two and hit this, and it subtracts whatever the overlapping part is from the front, from the back shape. So this is the back shape, and this is the front. So you take these two, and voila. The next option we have is Intersect. And so basically what this will do is these shapes really do help you out. It will subtract both this portion up here, the gray, and this portion down here. It will subtract everything except for the part that's intersecting. That's why it's called Intersect. So, and it keeps the same color as the top layer. Alright, our next does the exact opposite, which is Exclude. And so you can see that there. And it takes the red color because the red layer is on top. For this one, it's actually broken up into 2 different objects, as you can see here. So I can move each one of these independently because they're both in a group. So I'll take them out of a group. So now I can move both of them independently. And yeah. All right. Our next option we're going to use is to divide. So you take your 2 layers and divide, basically. The names really do help out. So you have this top layer, right? You have this gray layer. You have this bottom layer. And then you have the area where it was intersecting. That is its own shape now. That's what divide is. Next, we have our trim tool. So you go ahead and put your circle on top. Highlight both of them and trim. So what this does is it's sort of a combination of minus front and but it's minus front, but the minus or the front doesn't go away, and it's still 2 separate layers. So you have the top layer, right? And it's that's why it's sort of like minus front, is because, I mean, it's still taking that curve of the circle right there. Our next tool is the crop tool. This one right here. Let's go ahead and overlap. I've already done that. Highlight them both and hit the crop tool. And what this does is this is the combination of intersection. This is an intersection, but it takes the color from the behind layer, so that, like, you see it's turned gray. And also, what's cool is that you have the leftover part of the circle here, but it's completely just blank. Next up, we have our outline tool. Let's go ahead and move our shape up, highlight, and click the outline button. What this does is it takes the fill color of our shapes and it makes the stroke the same as the fill color, and then deletes or unselects the fill. So we see here, let's do the top portion of this. See here, it's a red stroke with no fill. Same for the bottom portion, and same for the key. And last but not least, we have our minus back. Let's go ahead and move our shape up. You can probably already tell what this one is going to do. Highlight it and do minus back. So it takes everything that was in the back, including the part that was on top. That's what you're going to have to wrap your head around. So it takes everything from this point on, and I think that will complete our tutorial for today, guys. If you have any questions or if you have any recommendations for me to do a tutorial over, then by all means let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good day.